What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
Hey guys, what's up? Happy
everybody.
Friday.
What's more
How's
likely?
everybody doing?
Chris Brockman.
Everybody good?
We're good.
You good? Jay Philly, you good?
Great. Chilling.
Great. So Andrew, just a quick refresher on how we play the game.
Yeah.
I give you a scenario, A or B. You tell me which one is more likely. Very
Got it.
simple.
We're
TJ,
good.
please chime in as well.
Word.
Jay Philly, nobody wants to hear from you.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew that.
We're in a we're in a Dodger hat, man. Come on. Save some wins for the rest of us.
Yeah,
Guys,
right?
the more likely Seattle quarterback to win more games next year, the old one, Geno Smith, or the new one, Sam Darnold?
Geno Smith.
Really?
With the Raiders?
Actually, you can chime in on this, Jay Philly, because it's the
This is your
Raiders.
squad.
Yeah.
Geno Smith.
Really?
I don't say it confidently. But I'm going to say Geno because I believe in Pete.
Oh, all right.
I believe in Pete, and I told Pete Monday night in Florida, sitting there eating dinner together, standing up at a reception.
Oh, name drop.
No, I don't care. I used to host the Pete Carroll Show, ladies and gentlemen, way back in the day.
He's like, ask about
Here
me,
in
yo.
Los Angeles when he was head coach at SC. I told him, and I firmly believe this, the NFL is a better place with him in it. The NFL is better now that he is back, and I believe in the energy. And I mean, I'm not talking like aura or telepathy energy, but I believe what Pete can bring to the building.
Vibes.
I like some of the free agent moves they have already done. They're in a good position at 6 if they go running back, or who knows, maybe Jalen Walker is there. Who knows what they do, okay? I believe in Pete. I do. And John Spytek. And as Mark Davis said this week, you heard what Mark Davis said, right? This is my favorite time of the year because we're undefeated. We're undefeated.
He gives it to you straight, man.
Yes. Straight like his bangs. Right across the top of his forehead.
Straight like a P.F. Chang's appetizer.
Whatever that means. But no, I'm going to take Geno. Yeah.
Philly, call your shot. What are the Raiders going this year? I'm going to write this down. What is your record this year, man?
17-0, baby.
Call your shot. 17-0, man.
That's how you
17-0, man. All right,
that.
TJ, this is for you. You guys made a move yesterday. Congratulations. Who's more likely to start more games for the Cowboys this year, Dak or Joe Milton?
Stop it.
Come
Next.
on. Come on.
Swipe left.
Dak. Barring injury, of course.
Does Dak start every game this year?
Oh, no, because they will have already clinched the NFC
There you
East.
go.
See, there you go.
Come on,
And
Andrew. I
then
like
Joe
the
Stout
style, kid. I like
will
the
start a
style.
game in December or January.
I like the way you think, Joe.
I am going to say Joe Milton will start one game this year because of injury. Dak, historically speaking, just looking at the numbers, is not a guy that often. Actually, can we look that up?
Yeah, I was
Dak.
sure
We'll
doing
look
that
up
right
right
now,
now.
as a matter of fact.
It's marvelous.
Thank you. You're fantastic as well.
Dak hasn't started every game since 2023. He did. What do we do?
He
2
did in
years ago?
2023. Did not last year. Did
He was
not in
actually
2022.
awesome 2 years ago.
He did before we went to the 17-game schedule. Actually,
he went 4 years.
4 consecutive years. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he went, 2021, he played all 16, and then 2023, he played all 17. So
It can happen. I'm going to say it's a rough sport. Joe Milton will start one game, at least one this year. Yeah.
Pulling for you, TJ. TJ, call your shot. Cowboy record.
Oh, man. Well, since Jay did the 17-0,
And you go 20-0?
right now, today, I'll just say 10-7.
You have got to be smoking something over there this morning.
Maybe,
Okay.
Optimistic. All right, here we go.
Hold on.
It's legal in
Before we go,
California.
can I double down on the point I made yesterday?
Sure.
I guarantee you there will come a time this season where the screaming head shows and where Cowboy fans will be calling for Joe Milton to start. I guarantee you. And I'm going to go a step further. I guarantee you it will happen in August.
Yeah, we said that yesterday, didn't we?
Joe Milton
Yeah, he's doubling down.
is going to have a preseason game that's going to blow up the highlight shows. He's going to get in there in the preseason. He's going to run around. He's going to throw a 70-yard touchdown to an undrafted rookie free agent wide receiver. And the next day, Monday morning, there's going to be a topic bar.
It's going to be me.
Should Joe Milton start for the Cowboys week 1? He shouldn't, by the way. But it's going to be the conversation because that's how this whole thing works. I guarantee you it is going to happen, and it may happen as early.
I'm going to do it on the Overreaction Monday podcast.
As August.
I mean, of course it's going to happen because that shows how stupid some of this stuff is.
That is going to be your summer television.
What are we doing?
While you're trying to get the kids ready to go back to school.
Oh, back to school.
Right.
This is Groundhog
Have we
Day,
gone to
man.
Target yet and filled up the backpack with all the supplies? Like vacation's over, all that.
Remember Trapper Keepers?
Get ready for it. Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember the Trapper Keeper.
Oh, so good.
Yes.
All right, guys, more likely to be an off-season wow move. Tyreek gets traded or Rodgers ends up somewhere other than Pittsburgh.
More likely?
What's more likely?
What's more? Oh,
Am I reading this right?
you're really thinking about this one. Thank you, Jay Philly, for filling the air while Andrew just says,
I think it's a
Bet it's
push.
real.
I think it's a push. This one's tough because I do think, even though Mike McDaniel said Tyreek's going to be on the team, or he welcomed whatever he said this week, this is not, as Mike Mayock said yesterday, a very deep wide receiver class. And is there a chance that somebody says, "I'll take the Tyreek drama"? Sure. And Miami gets the contract off the books, and they take a modest return on the second day of the draft. I could see that happening. I could also...
Miami's picking 13th. They could easily take Matthew Golden there or...
Well, that doesn't mean you'd have to get rid of Tyreek.
No,
It's just-
but
it
if
would
you're
be more
going to...
like, you know what? We've done this. We're good. Right? Kind of thing. And they take a modest return for a team that says, we need to add a veteran playmaker. Brandon Ayuk's injured. We're not taking that contract. Like, this is the guy we would take. Right? He could still be explosive. He can still win games and take the top off. I think that's a possibility. And I also think Aaron Rodgers, if he wanted to be a Steeler, would have been a Steeler by now. I think he may take the job, not begrudgingly, but because it is the job, and it's a good job, and there's nothing else out there. But I also think there's a very good chance that Aaron just waits and goes back to Malibu and waits for FaceTime audio to ring and waits for somebody to inevitably get hurt, because it will happen. It is part of the game, unfortunately. That phone may not ring until December, and you may not like who's on the other end of the line when it does ring in December. But at that point, it's going to be a team that's likely in position to win, and you may go do it. So I think I'm going to go push here. I'm going to cheat.
That's not how the game is played.
Okay, then I'm going to say
Rich.
Tyreek traded.
I thought Rich was on
I'm
vacation.
going to say Tyreek traded. Does he do that too?
He always does. I'm going to say both.
The disrespect is real.
Thank you. Thank you, Tyreek. Last NFL one, and then a couple, kind of hodgepodge here. More likely division winner who should most worry about a 2025 letdown, Lions or Ravens?
Lions, because they lost both coordinators. And I'm not saying that Dan Campbell doesn't have or hasn't lost his ability to coach. He has not lost his ability to coach, rather. But when you lose Aaron Glenn, you lose Ben Johnson, I do think there are some big shoes to fill. And I do think that will be felt. And eventually, the law of averages tells you that going for it on fourth down all the time, I know the analytics people are going to kill me for this. I just think there is a regression eventually, and I do think this could be their regression. Now, I don't know that the Vikings are going to win as many games as they did a year ago. I think the Packers are still good, and the Bears are a big question mark. So I don't know that the division is going to be as good top to bottom as it was a year ago. The Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings combined to win 40 games in the regular season last year. 40 between those three teams, an average of 13 and a third. You could do the math. Obviously, the Bears won 5. The Bears will be better. Do they win the division? No, but I do think the Lions, it's just time, take a bit of a step back.
Yeah, win totals, Vegas right now, Ravens 11.5, Lions 10.5.
There you go, buddy. Didn't know that. I don't look at those things.
I like looking at them. They're fun.
Sometimes I do.
Hey, these two teams played last night. We talked about it on this show. Who's more likely to go further in the Western Conference playoffs, Warriors or Lakers?
I'm going to say Warriors now. I would not have said that a couple of weeks ago, but I will say it now. The Jimmy Butler thing has changed that team. Steph is still Steph, man.
He is.
They got pieces.
Yeah, he's been great.
They got pieces, and I still can't believe they got Luka. I'm still in that camp. However, they're kind of paying. They're kind of playing with house money this year, and I believe in the Lakers more next year than I do this.
I weirdly buy that. They feel like that Mark Williams trade getting rejected.
Yes,
TJ, I think
huge.
that's a huge deal.
Yeah, for sure.
They have no rim protection. You kind of saw that last night a little bit. You're going to see that whoever they play in the first round of the playoffs. They'll obviously fix that hole in the offseason. I'm with you on liking them better next year.
Yeah. Noted NBA analyst, yours truly.
Last one. No one more. Jay Philly, it's all good. I'm not going to act surprised. Aaron Judge doesn't need a torpedo bat to hit bombs. He did it again last night. First player since the Babe to have 5 home runs and 15 RBIs in the first 6 games of a season.
Is that good?
What's more likely? Aaron Judge breaks his own AL home run record, or the Dodgers break the win record?
I'm going to say Aaron Judge. What's the record?
He hit 62 two
62.
years
Thank you.
ago.
I can't believe I don't know that. He's going to break it.
American League. home run
I
record.
think he will. Heck, he may get to 70.
He's played 6 games. He already has a .8 WAR for all the nerds out there. That's really good. He's on a pace for like 25 WAR, which is unheard of.
He's going to get to 70. Write it down.
This year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Write it down. He's going to get to 70.
Let's see, can we bet that?
Look at you degenerate. I make a bold talk show prediction for the sake of making bold predictions on a talk show. And you're like, I'm going to bet that. Hurry up. Can I make money?
He's plus 105 to lead the league in home runs this
You're
year.
like-
Otani plus 650.
The Dow is crashing. Can I make it up on an Aaron Judge future?
I saw a really funny tweet. Someone was like, the U.S. is like $33 trillion in debt or something. He's like, all you got to do is bet $35 trillion on a Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, and we balance the budget.
Right. And you get $25 free added to your account.
So
right?
come on, people.
Use promo code Brockman's a Degenerate
You're
now.
one Jalen Hurts anytime TD away from balancing everything out.
And I don't think the Cubs get to. I know Ryan Dempster, or the
Dodgers.
Dodgers rather. Dempster said yesterday he thinks they break the 116 record. There are enough. 3-game losing streaks and mid-season slides and random injuries. Freddie Freeman, who Ryan said yesterday was on their B team, went on the DL yesterday right after we got off the air.
Slipped in the shower. You buy that?
Come on. Are you?
Baseball players have notoriously the dumbest, weirdest injuries.
So why would you not believe?
Are you selling a Freddie Freeman conspiracy theory right now?
I'm saying slipped
You're
in the
not
shower
that
is a
guy.
little weird.
Have you
ever
just
slipped in
met
the shower?
him? This is your first time meeting him? Of course he believes that something's a muck.
Slipped in the shower is just like, come on.
That there's some shadiness behind it.
Oh, I sneezed and threw out my back. Really? Or were you riding your motorcycle and fell?
Have you ever slipped in the shower?
No.
Like hotel tubs that like you don't have the mat down. You're like, whoa.
Totally.
I almost got impaled in the shower last week.
Like Final Destination?
I was at a hotel that shall remain nameless in West Palm Beach, Florida. So not the hotel where the annual meeting was happening, because I'm not paying $1600 a night for that. So I'm at another major brand hotel, and not their highest label. That mid-market label
Did they
at
keep
a
the light on
major
for you?
brand hotel. I'm not going to even begin to go there. And I'm in the shower, and you reach through the curtain for the towel on the towel rack.
Yeah, the little bar that hangs there.
The bar that hangs there.
Sure.
And by the way, the room was filthy when I got into it. And so I grab the towel, and I pull the towel. The towel bar comes off the wall. The bar itself is dislodged from the 2 brackets that are holding it into the wall.
Strong guy.
And
Man, go easy.
and that bar, now this was
boy.
just a casual rip of the towel here. That bar flies through the curtain into the shower, sharp edges, and goes directly onto the top of my foot, bruising my foot in multiple places.
Wow.
Boom!
Imagine going out like that.
So I go downstairs
That would be
because
rough,
I'm not
honestly.
leaving. And on my way
How'd
out,
you
I'm like,
explain
hey, would you mind?
Cleaning my room.
And
I didn't even get to that. I was
comping
just like checking that out.
comping my room.
Like my foot's bruised. I'm okay. I'm not going to die.
Glad it was your foot.
Right? But Would you mind? Yeah, got it. Got it. Checked out 36 hours. That towel rack was still on the floor 36 hours later. Foot still has a bruise on it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.